None, sir. We persuaded him, we threatened him, we even beat him. He still wouldn't talk.
Damn it. Unsurprising, though. Sadly. This one's stubborn. Too stubborn for his own good. Still, you did all you could. And that's admirable in itself. Now go. Get back to your regular shift.
Good afternoon, Legate. I'm Commander Lothar. The General himself sent me. How goes the situation with your little Stormcloak rebel?
Possibly the most stubborn prisoner we've ever captured and incarcerated here. We caught him crossing the border a few days ago. Since then, he's been raving incoherently. Well, he's coherent, but near delusional. We've been meaning to interrogate him, but every time I've sent one of my soldiers to do it, he's refused. And, you know the worst damned part? I feel for him. He's clearly somewhere between naive and insane. And the Penitus Oculatus aren't the most merciful sort. They'll come for him soon, make no doubt about it. And when they do, he'll face a fate much worse than any of my troops could dispatch. It's not the best situation. My hands are tied.
I'd just as soon hand him over to the Penitus Oculatus, but I have my orders. I've been sent directly by the General. My men and I will assist you with this prisoner.
Thanks. You do seem like the perfect candidate.
The name's Ruland Turellius. But what good is a name? The only things that matter are your actions and the decisions you make. When I was a boy growing up in Bruma, my mother was a homemaker. She took good care of me and my father. My father, on the other hand, he was in the Legion. He came home from the Great War, a hero. I always looked up to the Legion. I wanted to become a soldier ever since I was young. So when I came of age, that's what I did. I was stationed at Fort Pale Pass in the Jerall Mountains, hugging the border between Skyrim and Cyrodiil. It was mundane, but it's what I always wanted. Until that one night. The decision I made changed my life forever. No war is always the same. Sometimes you're forced to make choices you're not prepared for. I don't know why I'm writing this. Perhaps to pass on as a lesson to the young people of Tamriel, so they don't make the same mistakes that I did. Help them make better choices. Or perhaps when I'm old and gray, my memory starts to fade, I can look back and remind myself of all the mistakes I made. Got a feeling I'm about to be fighting a war of my own. So maybe that's why I'm writing this. So maybe my story is remembered. But first, let me take you back to the night it all went wrong.
What is it? Farewell?
Excuse me, sir.
Ruland, wasn't it? One of the crossbowmen? Any particular reason you're not at your post, soldier?
Begging your pardon, sir. My shift's over. I was just curious about you and your men. What your role is here at the fort.
That's mostly classified information. All I can say is my men and I are here to help garrison the fort and assist your commanding officer interrogating that prisoner. At least until the Penitens Oculatus come for him. Now, if you don't mind, no more questions.
While stationed at the fort, I got close to one of the soldiers. His name was Magnus. Always had a cheerful and optimistic demeanor.
I am happy to help if I can.
He became my best friend while I was stationed there. We often went on duty together. Sometimes I couldn't stand his cheerful demeanor and his overly optimistic outlook on things. But we got along well enough. So anyway, Magnus, I told him that... Magnus, let's go.
I will tear you into 1,000 tiny pieces. Help! I've been attacked.
The Jarls never want to pay to keep their forts. They just keep slipping further into ruin.
Ruland, front and center, soldier. We got one left. Put him down.
But sir,
Did you forget how to pull a trigger? I said put him down. That's an order.
No. Please, we have families. We're just looking for somewhere to call a home.
But sir, with all due respect, the battle's over. He doesn't need to die. We can just take him prisoner.
No prisoners. I'll put this simply. Either you put this orc filth down, or I do. And you surrender yourself for immediate disciplinary action. Insubordination. And I'll throw you in the cell with that Stormcloak. See how well you get along. Good choice. Now help the rest of the men clean this mess up. I have other things that demand my attention.
Magnus, you got a minute? Listen, I'm getting out of here. I'm leaving tomorrow. I don't know how, but I am.
I've got your back.
No, I couldn't ask you to do that. I'd just be putting you in danger.
You sure? All right, I'll keep guard here.
Thank you, my friend. I thought that all that time in the Legion, I was doing what was right. After that night, seeing the fear and sadness in that orc's eyes, I questioned everything. The absolute ruthlessness from Commander Lothar. No sympathy at all. Was this the Legion I signed up for? Commander Lothar and his men took off the next morning. I'm not sure where they were headed, but they were called away. So I wanted to find out more about this Stormcloak prisoner we had. Excuse me. Good morning, Legate. With the commander and his men gone, I'd like permission to help with that Stormcloak prisoner.
It's not common practice, but considering what the alternative would be, and how uncooperative this particular prisoner is, I can't really say no. He's in the prison wing of the fort. One moment. Take this. A letter proving that I've given you authorization to go in there. Best of luck, and thanks for helping us with this.
Hold. This is the prison wing of Fort Pale Pass. If you want to get in, I'm the one to grant you access.
But I can only grant that access with the authorization of our commander, Legate Priscillius Varro.
Yes, Legate Varro gave me this letter of permission.
Let me take a look at that. Seems authentic. Yeah, that's the Legate's hand, all right. Okay. Head on in, I'll unlock the door. Do whatever you have to do.
Oh, I should warn you. Once you head in there, we're putting the fort on high alert, locking the doors. Just a heads up, this prisoner's been known to get a little irate during questioning. Don't want him making a break for the exit door. All right, doors open. Good luck in there. Gods know you'll need it.
Can I help you? Bye.
Torture rooms. Nothing new for the Legion. Just made me see how cruel we can be as soldiers during times of strife. I had never seen one before, but this just made my decision even more solidified.
Good morning. See you.